Vienna, the city of dreams, the city of music, and the city of thieves. Vienna is currently in possession of a great artifact known as Moctezuma's headdress. It is the only surviving Mesoamerican feathered artifact in the entire world. Since its plunder in the Americas, it's been handed over from noble to noble before finally settling in Vienna in the World Museum. I came to Vienna to take it back and return it to its rightful homeland. I knew the path ahead wouldn't be easy, but I had a feeling I wasn't the only one that wanted the headdress returned. What I hadn't realized was just how deep this conspiracy really was. I was short on leads, so I came to Mexico Platz to find the clues that I was looking for. The square was dedicated to Mexico for being the only country to formally denounce the annexation of Austria by Nazi Germany in 1938. You're welcome, Austria. The memorial was nice to admire, but it didn't have any of the clues I was looking for. So like a good Mexican, I walked over to the nearest Catholic church. And that's when I saw a 50 peso bill sticking out from the door. And like a good Mexican would, I took it and ran. There was only one place fit to accept the 50 peso bill as an offer. And what better place to make an offer than in the votive church? The votive church is the only place in Vienna that dedicates an altar to the Virgin of Guadalupe. I knew I was in the right place. I went ahead and gifted the 50 peso bill to the Virgin Mary, hoping for a miracle. And the miracle indeed occurred, as soon after, I felt something in my shirt pocket. A note that read, "Take it and read." Not only did it detail that the headdress was perfectly suitable for transportation, contrary to what the museum had claimed, but I should also seek the help of Maximilian Ferdinand. Of course, the same Habsburg that built the votive church and altar. With the newfound evidence and the newfound spirit, I sprinted across Vienna. It was time to meet with an old friend. As the younger brother of Emperor Franz Joseph, Maximilian was content serving as commander-in-chief of the Austrian Navy, but when he was offered the Mexican throne as emperor, he was obliged to accept. From 1864 to 67, he ruled the Second Mexican Empire as best he could under liberal policies. Unfortunately, he would meet his fate by firing squad in Querétaro. Sorry, Max. As I approached Maximilian's tomb, I noticed a peculiar symbol on his plaque. What could it mean? What was his purpose? Was Maximilian trying to help me? So many questions. As I left the Imperial Crypt, I was finally ready to retrieve the headdress from the World Museum. As I faced the belly of the beast, known as the World Museum, I wondered what tricks it would have up its sleeve. I wouldn't let my fear take over, however, so I marched in with my head held high. As I suspected, the museum was attempting to hide the headdress. Where could it be? I began losing all hope. Until... After years of confinement, Moctezuma's headdress laid there, pristine as ever. The exhibition room had few visitors, if any. It was now or never. As I was there scheming, it seemed that the glass display was impenetrable. There was no easy way of getting it out. Not without triggering any alarms. It was too obvious. I had to look elsewhere in the exhibition room. And that's when I saw it. The butterfly. I knew I was on the right track. I looked for something with a missing piece when I saw the display facing the headdress. This had to be it. I placed the butterfly and hoped for the best. When all of a sudden, the glass panes came down. I couldn't believe it. The headdress was finally going to be free. Before the museum knew what hit him, I stuffed the headdress in my concealed bag and ran like the wind. I made it to the exit and ran like my life depended on it. So long, World Museum. Moctezuma's headdress is finally coming home. As I overlooked the Adriatic, in Maximilian's old residence, awaiting for my escape boat, I began pondering on his intentions. Why would he help in returning the headdress to the country that wronged him? Was he still loyal to the Mexican crown and its people to the very end? Even though he was under no obligation, all I know is I could not have done it without him. for I can undeniably say that Moctezuma is finally avenged.